welcome to Sensibly Cynical. My name is Sean, and with me yet again is the one and the only Frank Jag. What's up, Frank?
What's up, Shawnee boy? What are we talking about today? We're talking about the news?
Yeah, we're talking about the news. So, of course, the big news is that sports betting is now legal, but here's the kicker. It's per state. So it's not like a universal. It's not like a universal law. Each state has has the option to do it, and I think they said that 20 of the 50 states are all in.
Oh, yeah.
30 are like eh.
So I mean, not everyone will be able to do it, but I mean.
Right. It was a Supreme Court vote, and I believe it was 6-3.
Yeah, I mean, are you really gonna tell people what to do with their money?
No, I mean there's only so much you can do.
Away. I mean, yes, you can do. Some states don't let you actually gamble on the internet. Can you believe that?
Yeah, some people. I mean, people still do it. They just go overseas and
change their
yeah.
Change their IP addresses and stuff like that, and
right.
You can do it that way, go over state lines.
And I was listening to the radio, I forgot what channel it was, one of the sports radios. And he was like, yeah, don't be surprised if in 5 years you can go to a place down the street and pick Alabama over Florida State.
Yeah.
And drop, $200 or whatever.
Yeah.
But the concern that people are having is referees now can become more crooked. They can throw games.
I don't think that sports betting being illegal in other states is going to make them any less crooked, because let's be real. These guys make a $250,000 a year to ref half the year. Right. I mean, these people are not betting on the games. They're going to Vegas.
Right.
The only thing I'm interested to see is how it's going to, because I mean, with gambling in certain states, certain states are going to have casinos. Native American casinos are going to really take a hit, and I think Vegas is going to take a hit too.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, because now you don't have to have that destination hangout.
Yeah, now you can have it in your own home state. So that's right. I'm interested to see what it does to the economics of Vegas, especially with Vegas, trying to build itself up, getting a sports team, getting all these sports teams, really, football, hockey. Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to see how the dynamic changes now that that's going to probably take a more of a market share, and gambling is actually probably going to cut back with gambling becoming more prevalent throughout the country.
It's true. Now I can bet on Jacksonville to win the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah. You know what? I think
maybe not next year, but whenever it's
everyone
available.
will be happy to take your money on that pick as well.
I would have picked Jacksonville over Buffalo in the first round, but I didn't want to take that hit overseas.
On
the website, because you have to pay to get subscribed is what I mean.
Oh.
I didn't want to do it for one game.
And Jacksonville got lucky over Buffalo. We all know that.
We don't need to go there. We already know what happened.
We already know they got lucky.
But anyways, back to sports. So what do you really think about it? Are you concerned about players?
I'm not concerned about anything. If you think players are not gambling on themselves, if you think that refs are not gambling on the game,
no, it's true.
I
remember.
If you think that the laws of the league are change that whatsoever,
but see,
then you're just ignorant.
But see, I'm afraid
it's not gonna change anything.
I'm afraid of. I don't know if you remember this, Frank, but do you remember when the Kings played the Lakers back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
And it was when the Kings had Vlade Divac and Chris Webber and Mike Bibby and all those guys and White Chocolate, Jason Williams. They went against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals with Shaq, Kobe, Robert Horry, and them. And the calls were ridiculous, against Sacramento. And then it came out 2 or 3 later that the referee threw the games. It was there was proof. He admitted it.
The referees
to
admitted
Stern.
it. The referees admitted it.
And I'm just afraid of stuff like that happening because when the people start getting money involved with their families.
Between the refereeing in the NBA right now, between what they did to that poor guy, the Clippers owner,
Sterling,
what they did to Sterling, the NBA is a crook. The NBA is a crooked league.
Yeah.
They make the mob look like goddamn saints compared to the NBA. It's disgusting.
It's kind of ridiculous.
I like sports, I like basketball, but it's a disgusting league. It's garbage.
And now it's been like that for the last decade or so. They kind of took the center out of the game. You know, there's a lot of free-flowing offenses and.
Well, I mean, you can only be in the paint for so long. I mean,
yeah. Well, that's been like that for a while, though. I'm talking about like they call every touch foul.
I mean, centers.
You know, how's this going to impact refereeing?
I don't
contest.
I don't think it's going to, because I think they're that crooked already. Well, I think they're crooked already, and I don't think making things legal are going to change.
Yeah.
The only thing I think it's going to do is change the amount of money flowing into Vegas. It's going to change that.
That's true. So
do you want to how that goes?
You want to transition to the news that just came out from
Trump's,
CBS News about Melania Trump?
Yeah, Melania Trump's in the hospital. She's having a kidney procedure.
But it was a benign kidney condition.
Right, blocking blood vessels to stop the growth of something. They said it's benign, so I'm assuming she's got pretty good health insurance, so she probably should be okay.
Yeah, there was
as long as it's not cancer, and they said it's benign, so she should be okay.
There was a statement that was read, and I quote, "Mrs. Trump is at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center and will remain there for the duration of the week. But First Lady's looking forward to a full recovery so she can continue her work on behalf of children everywhere," statement added. Yeah, because that was her main objective going into the term, was working with kids. That's like her passion.
The thing about Melania Trump, regardless of what you think of the president, I mean, he's your average billionaire. I mean, he does things that average billionaires do.
Right.
And, Melania Trump's a strong woman to stay with I think any woman that stays with a billionaire is a strong woman, because they don't act the way other men act.
Right.
For whatever reason. And, she cares so much about the children and the great things that she's trying to do for children. She really cares about them not getting bullied. She really cares about how they feel. And regardless of if anything ever even changed, if she was ever to make it, the amount of that sees that she actually cares.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So many of these politicians don't, is just a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So I just hope she has a full recovery, and I hope as much success that she has with these kids continues. So
do you watch the Lifetime Movie Network?
No, I don't.
You don't watch women's TV?
No, I have testosterone, frankly.
Oh. Well, last night I
don't think I have too much estrogen in my body.
Last night I was at the bar, and they were playing.
Whoa, you were at a bar?
I was at a bar last night.
Way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I was at a bar. Surprise! I know you're surprised, but I was at a bar.
Mm-hmm.
And on the TV came the biopic of the royal wedding coming up.
Oh yeah, I know that's coming up. That's huge.
Who's that actress? That's Markle, Meghan Markle, and she's dating Prince Harry, and it was about their biopic. It was so sappy and disgusting. It was
Prince Harry. So
at one point in the actual show, a lion came up to them. There's a biopic, and then looked at them, and they wept, and the lion went away. The reason I'm talking about this bullshit is because their wedding's actually coming up on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Their wedding, it's supposed to be way crazy. I mean, apparently her dress is like $75,000 for their engagement party. It's supposed to be ridiculous. Her father's actually not going to the wedding.
Oh yeah. Did you know that she actually once dated a porn star?
I'm not surprised.
Here's the quality of people we're talking about.
Right. Well,
I don't know her personally, so I can't disparage her, but.
Well, a lot of people, it's funny because, Meghan Markle, I mean, her father, for instance, he's not coming to the wedding because he was selling his pictures for like $100,000. He's selling pictures of himself getting ready for the wedding, and then he felt like it was bringing negative energy to his daughter and the royal family, so he decided he's not going to go to the wedding and give his daughter away. I don't know what kind of negative energy that's not going to bring. And now her sister's going nuts because, you're not inviting me, you're not giving dad money because you have all this money now, you're not giving dad money, not giving me money. I'm going to write a book with all the family secrets in it, blah, 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 blah. And the Meghan Markle's family's going nuts. But back to what you were talking about, though, with her dating a porn star. She was actually married and divorced before. But the thing about Meghan Markle that's funny is, I'm not saying it, but a lot of people think she's a gold digger.
Mm-hmm. Well, she did date, the name of the guy was Simon Rex. Now, whether that's his real name,
Yeah, I don't know about her dating porn stars. I just know that she's dating the prince in England. But it's amazing that people say she might be a gold digger, and I said to them, I go, to be honest with you, that guy has so much money. You think he cares if she's a gold digger? She's a trophy wife for him. He just got a trophy wife under his arms. He doesn't care. She's got a brain.
Yeah, she's got hella money, bro.
He probably just cares about how she's in the sack. It's funny that people think he cares. He probably doesn't care.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't care. But it's just funny. That biopic was pretty pathetic. And they're it's going to be a big thing this week, the wedding. And I do hope the best for them. I hope she's not a gold digger, and I hope they do have a lovely life together. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a big media outlet this Saturday, and she's probably going to wear a $200,000 dress. It's going to be a blowout wedding, lots of strangers, and it's going to be something to tune into.
Did you hear about the Malaysia Airlines Flight 370? Remember that crash? Mm-hmm. Now they're saying what some people were, hinting at, but it's actually been aviation experts came out and said that it indeed was deliberate crash. I mean, with 239 people on board, it just disappeared, and that was terrible. I remember hearing about that.
Aviation experts.
The media talked about it for weeks.
Aviation experts
trying to figure out what was going on.
How can they tell you it was deliberate if they can't even find the black box that tells you what was going on in the plane?
Well, what they're saying...
They just dreamed it up. They dreamed it up. Oh, if we think of this...
Well, what they're saying was that they found out that the pilot, Zahari Ahmad Shah, wanted to kill himself, and he decided that...
How do they know?
In flames, and take the rest of the...
How do they know that?
People with him.
He probably said some weird shit. Doesn't mean that he actually did that or had the intention of it.
Well,
they don't know that anymore.
The military didn't come in and intercept, and
they don't know that anymore than the heavens opening up and the plane flying into heaven.
They're saying that
making things up.
Well, they're saying that they discovered that he actually dipped one of the wings over his hometown. So
how do they know the plane disappeared? They don't know where it is.
No. What they can track where it went. The route, and how they figure that out. I don't know, but they're saying that it was from the like an Australian investigation. Australia got really into it. Their safety bureau. So.
Australia could probably figure that out. Okay, Australia could probably figure that out. I don't know about anybody else. Australia probably could figure that out.
So
they got resources and they don't have as many issues.
I'm just glad they figured out. As sad as it was, at least they figured out what happened, because that was really shocking, because no one had any idea, that was going on, and that he was. It's kind of sad.
It is sad.
Real sad.
It's sad that these psychopaths get away with so much, but
and that wasn't the only one. There was like a couple around that time period too.
Well, I'd like to see obviously the data to back it up.
The data
to back up their ideas, but I mean. If Australia says it, I guess we could. I don't know.
Go with it.
We'll see what happens. You hear that? You hear that noise?
What noise?
It's the Trump train coming. You see what happened this week?
No, what happened, Frank?
North Korea released every U.S. prisoner they had.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. That was huge.
The media didn't really report on it because apparently they don't care.
I think
they care about him fucking a porn star. They care about him maybe liking Putin.
Yeah,
they don't care about all these refugees. Now, under the Obama administration, we gave them the people we took. They give us back. We negotiated with terrorists. Yeah. And now we have a president. They got them back unharmed.
Do you think it was a sign of like a peace treaty, kind of like?
I think it's a sign of respect. This president demands respect, and foreign leaders are giving him respect. They may not like him, but they're respecting him. Now, Trump's going to meet with the leader of North Korea.
See, I'm the opposite of you. Like, I'm a little more skeptical on what Trump has done so far, Frank.
You didn't let me finish.
You didn't let me finish. I'm about to give him credit for that. I think this is one of the few things that have been universally praised so far in his term, was the fact that he's taking this into his own hands, using his, based on the art of the deal, uses his negotiating skills to help the American people move past this ordeal with Korea, getting the Korean War and to slow down. Hopefully getting our troops out of there, because we had troops there, right? Didn't we have troops in Korea? No.
In South Korea, I think we have bases all over the world.
Yeah. I thought we had troops in South Korea.
I think we have troops in Germany still, to be honest. No, yeah. I'm not kidding. But and he's pulling out of that Iran deal, which is amazing. It's happening.
Yeah, because they had the I don't know if you saw, but the French French leader had a visit in the White House. Did you hear about that?
I didn't.
Yeah, and that was one of the hot topics, was that he actually agreed with the Iran deal, and and they decided that they were going to work together to create a new deal. Like they had just like any other like meeting in White House between two leaders, they had some mutual agreements, and then they had also, of course, had some mutual disagreements.
Well, yeah.
So that was one of the agreements, and then they agreed to disagree. But I think it's good that I wasn't a big fan of the Iran deal either. I think that we were getting slighted, and
John Kerry's an idiot.
He's
probably got the IQ of a dog. I take that back.
I wouldn't go
of a
that
goldfish.
far, Frank.
Of a
he
goldfish.
Served the American people and got for
served
a long period of time.
Served them. He served them like a guy raped you in jail.
Well, he did get. I think he did get the Peace Prize.
John Kerry?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Obama did, not John Kerry.
Oh well, if I'm not, I thought he got some sort of.
John Kerry though, he's sitting there. Mm-hmm. He sat there, never left the goddamn negotiating table, and got a shitty deal.
Yeah.
Anyone could sit there and get a shitty deal. I can sit here while you fuck me in the ass. It doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I'm so glad this is over, and we're fixing the Obama. It's amazing. 8 years that asshole in the presidency, and now we got it's amazing. We have to undo everything he did because he fucked everything up so bad.
Yeah, we can't do a news podcast this week without mentioning that Infinity Wars came out. I feel like we can't do this podcast without it. And I know we saw it, Frank.
We did. We did see it.
We checked it out, and I liked it. Even though I didn't catch some of the like Doctor Strange and stuff. I know people were were saying that you needed to watch all the movies, like all the superhero movies, in advance to know what was going on. But even though I wasn't totally updated, I still like really enjoyed the film. Mm-hmm. I recommend it for everybody.
It was okay. I wasn't crazy about the ending, but it was okay.
No, well, the ending. I mean, they had to specify how strong this.
Yeah.
What was his name? Thoris or Deimos, yeah. Okay.
Deimos. But I mean, it was a pretty good movie, the whole length of it. But I'm glad they're having a Infinity Wars #2.
Oh, is that what the deal is?
Yeah, they have to bring back Black Widow, and she needs to she needs to destroy them. Oh no, the Scarlet Witch. They have to bring back the Scarlet Witch.
Right.
And she needs to destroy Thanos because she's the only one strong enough to destroy Thanos.
That's true. So I know, of course, box office is always huge with this stuff.
I'm interested to see if they bring back Gamora.
Yeah.
Is she really dead after he threw her off the cliff, or is she
right? Like, what's the update with that? And
I mean, I'm very interested to see what happens.
I agree. I think it's good.
But we're gonna have to wait.
Right. Wait until further notice.
Do you know what's coming out Friday?
What's that, Frank?
Actually, I think it might be coming out Thursday.
Well, yeah, they've been doing that for a long time. Is actually starting them out on Thursday. But what is it?
Deadpool 2.
Oh yeah, DP 2.
Yeah. Did you actually see Ryan Reynolds, what he did?
No, I didn't.
He was over in Asia promoting his movie.
Oh, was he?
The Deadpool 2 movie.
Yeah.
And he actually was on, they had him, I forgot, it was, I believe, a Korean show. It was actually in Korea. It was a Korean show. And what he did was, he was dressed up as a unicorn, so no one could tell who he was.
Yeah.
And he sang one of the songs from Annie.
Oh, okay.
They judged who
That's
the
pretty
best.
funny.
Yeah. He dressed
I
up
gotta
as a
go see
unicorn.
that. It's probably on YouTube.
Yeah. He dressed up as a unicorn and sang the song from Annie.
That's funny.
Ryan Reynolds.
I gotta check that out after this podcast.
He's a great laugh.
He's
honestly, even when
he's had a great career though.
Yeah, but anytime, even when he's trying to be serious, I still take it as he's sarcastic. He just has a voice that he really always sounds sarcastic.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. But do you wanna get to our sensible or cynical thoughts for the episode?
Sure. What do you want to talk about?
Okay. I guess I'll go first. Yeah, I just want to talk about how.
I like that you're going first, just in case I need to correct you.
Yeah, because I always let you go. I always let you go first. So I thought I'd take the lead on this.
And then it'd be easier for me to correct you. So keep going.
I just want to piggyback to what I was saying about Trump. I like that his numbers his approval ratings are going up, and I think in the last couple months he's really come on strong. And I just hope that it continues, and I hope that people continue on giving him a chance to improve. I know a lot of people were down on his first couple months, and as he got accustomed to the White House and everything, and now I think he's coming on strong. And not saying I'll vote for him at the next election, but he's been pleasantly surprising to me, I think. So that's my sensible thought. Is I think it's good that we're giving him a chance, and I hope that he turns things around at the border and everything improves. So that's my sensible thought: is give Trump a chance to get to get things going, economically. Even though gas is rising again, hopefully he can get that down. So that's my sensible thought. What's yours? Or what's your thought for the episode?
Well, in rebuttal to your thought,
yeah.
No one actually gave Trump a chance. But he's a billionaire. And he's
Right.
smarter than anyone else, so he took a chance.
Yeah.
No one gave him a chance. He just took.
No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
But
my sensible. But that's my thought, though.
My sensible thought is, congratulations to the wedding this weekend, the royal wedding this weekend.
Yeah.
I hope everything works out. The world's looking better under obviously Trump's leadership. And so I think, right now in today's news, we're looking up.
Yeah.
I hope the First Lady does come to a speedy recovery, after this week of at Walter Reed. I feel bad that she has to be in the capital region because it's a horrible place. But hopefully she comes to a speedy recovery and
right.
Everything's up. Everything, though, in the news. Everything in the news really since Trump's actually, I feel like since he's been in the office, is looking up and just.
No, I agree.
And I think today I feel more sensible that.
Yeah.
I feel like the world is thinking more sensibly, and the world is going into a good situation. So, that's my thought.
All right. With that, subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes, and take care.